Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the secrets behind big company reports, and today we've got quite a document from NeuroOne Medical Technologies Corporation. Get ready because this filing has some serious ups and downs, and we're going to break down exactly what it means for you. Before we dive in, make sure you are subscribed because we're constantly bringing you these insights. Also, if you want to connect with us and other viewers, join our Discord community. It's linked below in the description. Let's start with some good news from NeuroOne Medical Technologies Corporation. In August of last year, they got the green light from the FDA, a big step for their trigeminal nerve ablation system. This is their system designed to help people dealing with pain by essentially creating tiny lesions in nerves. It suggests they are moving forward with bringing more products to market. Now let's talk about money. In April of last year, NeuroOne Medical Technologies Corporation raised about $8.2 million. This is crucial for a company that is still developing its products and needs cash to grow. It shows that investors are still willing to put money into this company, even with the risks. Now things get really interesting when we look at the numbers. For the year ending September 2025, NeuroOne Medical Technologies Corporation brought in $9.1 million in product revenue. That is a big jump from the $3.5 million they made in 2024. This almost triples their product sales, which is fantastic news. And following that revenue in product gross profit, they saw an even bigger jump. In 2025, it hit $5.1 million, up from $1.1 million in 2024. That means they are not just selling more, they are keeping a lot more of the money from those sales. This sounds like they are getting better at managing their costs or selling higher margin products. On top of that, they reported $3 million in collaboration revenue in 2025. This came from an agreement with Zimmer Inc., a big player in the medical device world. It looks like NeuroOne Medical Technologies Corporation made a deal to let Zimmer distribute some of their brain products. This upfront payment is a solid boost to their finances. But here is where we see the flip side. Even with the increased revenue and collaboration money, the company still had a loss from operations. In 2025, that loss was about $4.2 million. That is a significant improvement from the nearly $12 million loss in 2024, but it still means they are spending more than they are earning from their core business operations. This is common for companies in this stage of development, but it is something to watch. When all the dust settles, the total net loss for 2025 was around $3.6 million. That is a huge improvement compared to the $12.3 million net loss in 2024. They are clearly making progress in reducing their losses. Looking at their cash position as of September 2025, they had about $6.6 million. This is up significantly from $1.4 million a year earlier. That influx of cash is likely from that April financing we talked about, and it provides a cushion for their operations. Now let's check out the cash flow from operations. In 2025, they used about $2.8 million in cash for operations. This is way better than the almost $11 million they used in 2024. This shows they are becoming more efficient with their day-to-day spending. This $8 million in financing activities for 2025 primarily comes from issuing more stock, as we saw before. It is how they are funding their growth and development. Now, here is a really important statement from the company. They believe their cash and the expected increase in sales will keep them afloat until at least September 2026. This is crucial information because it directly addresses concerns about whether the company can continue operating. However, they also admit that raising more money isn't entirely in their control. This is a classic going concern warning. Even with the positive trends, the risks are still very real. The company openly admits they have lost a lot of money since they started and can't promise they will ever be profitable. This is a direct warning to investors that this is a high-risk venture. A huge chunk of their success relies on Zimmer Inc., a major distributor. NeuroOne Medical Technologies Corporation has given Zimmer exclusive rights to sell some of their key products. If Zimmer doesn't do a good job or faces its own problems, that directly hurts NeuroOne Medical Technologies Corporation. This dependence is a significant risk, and that brings us to the need for more money. They are already burning through cash and expect to need even more to keep moving forward. The big question is whether they can actually get that money and if the terms will be reasonable. If they can't get the funding, it could stop their operations dead in their tracks. Finally, the market is tough. They are competing against big established companies and innovation moves fast. If their competitors offer better, safer, or cheaper products, NeuroOne Medical Technologies Corporation could be left behind. So what is the big picture here? NeuroOne Medical Technologies Corporation is showing signs of life. Their revenue is growing, they are cutting losses, and they have secured some important partnerships and funding rounds. That FDA clearance for their pain system is also a big win. However, the company is far from profitable, heavily reliant on its distribution partner Zimmer Inc., and faces the constant challenge of needing more money and a very competitive market. It is a classic early stage med tech story. Lots of potential, but also a lot of risk. They are making good strides in improving their financial situation and getting products to market, but they are still on a long road to profitability and stability. The key will be whether they can secure ongoing funding and whether Zimmer can effectively push their products. Alright, that is our breakdown of NeuroOne Medical Technologies Corporation's latest filing. What is your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. And don't forget to join our Discord community linked in the description below. Tons of great conversations happening there. Thanks for watching. See you next time.